Oh boy. How's it going, you motivated bastards? My name is FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on Peak of Combat, or better known as Wallet May Cry. The game trying to separate your cash from your wallet and make it cry. In today's video, we're going to be discussing something that happened on my live stream. I was bet $100 I couldn't figure something out. We figured it out. And I'm going to go ahead and properly teach you guys something completely fucking useless, but something pretty cool at the same time. So let's get into the story and let's get into doing a Vergil trick for all of you.
Where's your motivation?
Alrighty. We're going to freestyle training. Doesn't matter. And like I said, this is for endless judgment. So, full credit to given to the person who discovered this, which was, and I'm going to make sure I get his name correct because I still have it right here on my stuff, is Godlike 3 YouTube, YT. So, Godlike YT is the person who originally found this. He came onto my live stream, pretty much betting me $100 that I couldn't pull this off, which is to do 5 judgment cuts. Typically, you can only do 4 like this, one in a succession. The 5th one doesn't exist unless otherwise it has a pause, as you can see right there. You could do 5, but you have a pause. But he was able to go ahead and in succession go one after the other and do all 5 without any break in the combo. And he was betting us, me, $100. He said, well, you know, most people don't, listen, so I'm going to bet $100. When I saw the video, I was more curious on what he was doing in terms of canceling out the animation. And it took me a good little while to figure out what the trick was. And it's so fucking simple. It was so asininely simple. And in all honesty, if you are a Vergil main, this is completely useless, especially if you're an EX Vergil, or you are, a top tier Vergil player in a sense. You're going to be like, well, that's cool and all, but it's really not practical in any which way, shape, form. Well, I have to agree. It's really not going to be practical. And at the same point in time, with this combo and everything else, the only thing that I see that's kind of cool about it and what I take from it is there's possibilities of animation canceling. Now, this guy has a video on his channel, and this is where my problem comes out with the video on the channel. He tells you one thing, but he's not telling you what I like to call the secret sauce of how to actually perform this. So I'm going to show you how we're going to perform this. And it doesn't matter if you do this at a fast speed, slow speed, doesn't matter. If you're an SS, you can hold down the button. All it is learning how to animation cancel. And I'll show you, we'll do it right now, doing 5 judgment cuts in a row. See? 5 judgment cuts. No pause, no break. And I'm pretty sure you could hear my keyboard at that point in time actually going off a little bit. And the reason being is that with Vergil in particular, and I'm going to go test this out with other characters, by just tapping just tapping on the analog stick makes Vergil do a micro dash technically. And this is, so if you ever find this so-called, godlike YouTube 13, see his video, and he calls himself the king of Vergil. Well, the king of Vergil didn't fully express this. And I even told him that he should remake the video because this is actually pretty cool. And I would give him full props on it. Like, I'm still giving him full credit. He's the one to discover this. But I'm going to tell you what the secret is, because on my screen, I know you could barely see the analog stick, but if you could just see on my screen that I'm just doing a one tap, doesn't matter how fast, doesn't matter how slow, as long as you are tapping your analog stick in the forward direction, you're fine. And it allows you to do 5 judgment cuts in succession instead of 4. I think it's pretty cool because, like I said, it's an animation cancel. This allows you to cancel different animations, and it gets me kind of wondering, can we do this with other characters? So I plan to do a live stream and I plan to do some more testing, and I want to test with other characters, but I want to go ahead and make this video real quick because by God, if the guy's not going to go ahead and teach people and he's going to say one thing in a fucking video, but he's not going to actually bother to explain it, what he's actually doing, then I think that I need to go ahead and do it for you. Because he tries to say, oh, you need to look at like you need to hit the button the right time at the right flash. You need to make sure it's at the correct flash, like when it's at the brightest, and or to do all this. Like he talks so massive other stuff, and it has nothing to do with that. It is just a simple pressing up, pressing down. Doesn't matter as long as you're just tapping your motion on your analog stick on the game while doing Endless Judgment cut. You can do 5 in succession because you're canceling out the very first Judgment cut. So, think with that information you'd like to know. My name is FOXSOL. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you so much for coming to the streams. I'd like to dedicate this video also to Gimpy Hands, who is our Endless Judgment tier member on the channel, by going ahead and putting in $50 to be a member. I don't know why, but someone did it, and it was our good old friend Gimpy Hands, and I'm going to give him full props on that, and I want to make sure that, you know, this goes out to him. Until next time, guys, take it easy, have a good one, and catch us out on our live streams tonight and tomorrow night and every other night that we do streams, because primarily I like to stream on this channel more than make videos, and I try to stream daily. So again, I'm going to take too much of your time. Adios.